Well, here we are again. September 1st, LSS releases their banned and suspended announcement. And listen, I'm sure that a lot of people out there are feeling pretty dang good about Classic Constructed. Bonds is banned, Tipple is banned, Plume is gone, Bolt from Heavy Hitters that no one remembers is gone. The game is saved, right? Everything's great, everything's perfect. Wrong. LSS once again didn't take the critical next step to ban the cards that are going to stop whatever comes next. Flesh and Blood might be fine for now, but it's not going to be fine for long. So once again, your boy Lupinefiasco is here with 15 bans that need to be made right now if we want Flesh and Blood to keep on going. Join me on this journey while I change your mind, show you why Brian Gottlieb absolutely needs my help to make Flesh and Blood great. But before that, Super Slam pre-order season starts now. If you haven't been shopping from Hemel and the Bazaar, then you are truly missing out, because Flesh and Blood is more expensive now than it ever has been, but it is truly affordable through Hemel and the Bazaar. Players have been buying the cards they need from Hemel for years. Personally, I started shopping from him in 2023 and have never found a better deal. The Bazaar has the best prices on singles, full sets, and class sets, including new releases. Super Slam Rarity Bundles are available for pre-order today. Keep watching this intro and you're going to see the prices for those bundles as well as how you can get in touch with Hemel himself. Reach out to Hemel through Blue Sky, Discord, email, and Twitter to see what he can do for you. Now, let's get down to the serious business of fixing Flesh and Blood. One, swearing in front of the YouTube algorithm. Listen, Daddy's not trying to get demonetized, okay? I'm trying to make some money out here, you know what I'm saying? 2, sink below. Some of you degenerate, combative, mid-range and control players are going to take an issue with this one, but I've thought about it, and let me tell you, you're the problem. My aggro player's going to know what I'm talking about. Listen, we released Welcome to Wraith in 2020, and with that said, comes this nice little card called Sink Below, and Sink Below at the time makes sense. The game is new, you're all fresh, you're banging rocks together. LSS needs to show you what a valuable card looks like, so they print a 0-cost 4-value card with upside. It's a competitive staple, it's what we hold all defense reactions up to, but for the most part, it's fine. As much as some of you degens, you stickos, would like it. You can't just keep blocking out. Eventually you need to take some action, you need to be aggressive, you need to actively win the game. And that's all well and good. It isn't like LSS would ever print a combination of cards that let you block with your headpiece, tutor a resource card from your deck, use that resource to play a 3-cost 8-power attack, use your Fiendel Spring Tunic to actually attack for 8 with Go Again, then just block out to protect this card that never leaves the battlefield unless destroyed. That would be counter to the design principles of 2025 that LSS put out. They explicitly said they don't want you to ride a dragon to victory. But this isn't even about the eventual and honestly doomed return of Enigma, whether you want it or not. This is about the fact that the barbarous, mid-range, and control players are playing 0-cost 4-value cards with upside at absolutely no deck building restriction or requirement whatsoever, whereas the noble aggro players are having to carefully manage their life totals in order to benefit from Scar for a Scar, or self-imposed deck-building restrictions to maximize the value of Ravenous Rabble. Some of you are going to say, but Lupine, the cost of the game goes way up if you ban Sink Below, because now players who are budget-conscious or principled have been avoiding buying their playset of Shelter of the Storm for so long. To those players I say, yeah, you're totally right. Shelter was a mistake. Shouldn't have been printed. Can't put the genie back in the bottle now, but that doesn't mean that we have to let a totally different genie completely run amok. Ban Sink Below. 2. Test of Strength. I am a former Draconic Ninja player. I've played 2 Draconic Ninjas, and I gotta tell you, this card sucks. It isn't fun, no one likes it, and it's me. I'm everyone. So what do? We ban the card. It doesn't even have good play patterns. There's no skill expression in blocking with Test of Strength. Do you want to know the counterplay to Test of Strength? Is I cut my opponent's deck better. I shuffle it for them. What Flesh and Blood is recognized in Germany as a game of skill. Those testers, the people in charge of making sure that policy sticks, they clearly weren't playing with or against Victor, and we're even making the process worse. We're adding Trounce. We're adding Test of Iron Grip. Go back to the root of the problem, Test of Strength, creating unfun, unskilled games that my decks in particular are not good at winning. Ban it. Number 3, Crumble to Eternity. Let's return to the issue of not having counterplay to certain cards. And here we have Crumble to Eternity. The Lupine, you might say. That's you, that's what you sound like. Jarl isn't in a good position right now. Why should we be banning his best cards out from under him? Listen, alright, that's the difference between you and me. You're looking at the present, you see a bad hero. I'm looking at the future. I see a hero who's got cards like Channel Lake Frigid, Felling of the Crown, Plow Under, and Oakenold in the same deck, and you don't think that that's going to be a problem down the road? Then we add Crumble to Eternity to the mix, which 1, blue 3-block, 2, double fuse for Oakenold, 3, turns on Unforgiving Unforgetting, 4 is a card that I don't want to play against. I can't interact with it. That's always been Ice's gimmick, is you're allowed to interact with the cards. Polar Blast, you can pay for. Cold Snap, you can pay for. But Lupine, those are bad cards. Icelander didn't think so when she was playing them, and what happened to her, huh? Remind me where Icelander is now with ice cards that allow for interaction. Crumble to Eternity is a poor design for a hero that is eventually going to become very, very good, and the only way to take care of the problem is to stop it preemptively. Ban it. Number 5, Codex of Frailty. This one, we've been asking for this ban forever, ever since Outsiders released, and Lexi really just ran wild with Codex of Frailty. The smarter, more educated, critical thinkers among us have been asking for a Codex of Frailty ban. The value on this card is just insane. Its floor is a 0 for 3, replaces itself with Ponder. Then, in both Ranger and Assassin, you add in a 0 for 4 attack, which honestly is never just a 0 for 4. With Assassin, it's Leave No Witnesses, which threatens another 3 points of value by destroying the arsenal you are forced to have. In Ranger, even at its floor, we're looking at something like a Searing Shot, which is actually 0 for 5. Then you add the extra value of a Frailty, which is at least 1 because now you have an attack in your arsenal that you need to play. But if you're a weapon class or a ninja in something with 2 weapons, the value on Codex of Frailty goes absolutely nuts. There is very little counterplay, even if you're a class that doesn't play attacks in their deck, something like Warrior, you're still getting hit with the Frailty. The value on Codex is just way higher than any individual card in Flesh and Blood should have. That being said, as someone who plays Assassin himself, I have to say, honestly, Codex of Frailty, despite the power, totally fine. Don't ban it. Number 6, 40 HP Wizards. Surprise to no one, in Arcane Rising, we have Kano released with 30 health. Everyone hates playing against Kano. He's universally a threat. He's single-handedly the reason that everyone is packing at least AB1 in their sideboard. So we made the decision to tack 10 more health onto a wizard and release Verdance. We made the decision to let her play Storm Striders. We're releasing more expansion slot cards for Verdance, a hero who is already poised to be the top of the meta with just one hero standing between her and meta dominance. And that hero is widely being called on to get bans, which would put Verdance in the top position. Knock some health off of her. She's fine. She gains life. She can get herself to 40 HP. Why do we need to give it to her up front? Do us all a favor, LSS. Errata Verdance, or better yet, just ban her entirely. Number 7. 36 HP Wizards. Now, going back to the Kano problem, we took an already intrinsically problematic hero and gave it 6 more health, creating a Cilio, who, let's be real, is not as bad as Kano is, but has the same potential to just kill you on turn 2. I played against one in the Kansas City Calling. You know how that game went? I played Persuasive Prognosis. I just-nicked it. Just-nick hit Red Blast to Oblivion. Prognosis hit Red Blast to Oblivion. From the hand, I took Gone in a Flash. I thought, surely this is gonna work out. That's 3 combo pieces. 2 turns later, he plays the same Sigil of Brilliance against me 6 times because he drew his 3rd Red Blast to Oblivion, 2 Yellow Blast to Oblivions, and an Electromatic Somersault. And you're telling me that that's okay to have 36 health on? We already have precedent for a 36 HP wizard being problematic, going back to our old fan favorite Icelander. And what happened to her? She raced off to Living Legend. We gotta stop giving extra health to wizards. They use it too well. We gotta be killing them before they can combo off on us that we can't interact with, or even if we could, we missed disruption the one turn that we needed it, ban it. Number 8, all wizards past, present, and future. I've laid out some pretty compelling evidence that wizards universally are a problem, and I don't see why we keep making them. Let's just solve the problem, right? We ban the past wizards, that's Kano. We ban the present wizards, that's Cilio and Verdance. We ban the future wizards. I'm talking about the eventual problematic Icelander reprint that y'all have been waiting for, and the only reason we haven't had a problem with new Icelander yet is that LSS not only doesn't care about Icelander players, but seems to have forgotten that they exist. But I haven't forgotten. Icelander players, listen, and this is me really being genuine with you here. I remember you, I hear you, and I know how sad it makes you that LSS doesn't care about your favorite hero, and that's why I want to remind you all that LSS doesn't care about your favorite hero. I don't care about your favorite hero either, and that's real. Number 9, Sabers Boltyn. This one you might think is out of left field, but here's the reason why I bring up Sabers Boltyn, is we just spent how many minutes talking about the most toxic, degenerate designs ever added to Flesh and Blood, and you think that I'm not gonna talk about Sabers Boltyn? You wanna know how Sabers Boltyn plays a game of Flesh and Blood? They draw 4 cards from their deck, they look at those 4 cards, are any of them named Lumina Ascension, Beacon of Victory, or Spirit of Irina? Great, save that, arsenal it, keep it in your hand, take the intellect penalty, whatever you gotta do. But are the cards named anything that isn't Lumina Ascension, Beacon of Victory, or Spirit of Irina? Block with it. Who cares? We don't need that. There's no strategy here. There's no critical thinking. There is name recognition, and that's it. Any of the other heroes that I've described, Jarl, Victor, Verdance, Cilio, Kano, Icelander, I lose to any of them, and I think, you know what? They did it. They won the game. Good for them. But I lose to a Boltyn. The Boltyn didn't win. I lost because I couldn't find the way to kill Sabers Boltyn before Sabers Boltyn ate enough crayons that he was able to find the combo to deal 36 damage, gain 14 life on the back end, It's not fun. It's not interesting. It's not really skilled. Germany, do us all a favor, LSS, before you inevitably print something in the expansion slot that makes Sabers Boltyn strong again. Ban it. Number 10, Katsu, the whole hero. The Lupine, you say. Again, that's you. That's what you sound like. Katsu isn't even in a good position right now. He's not the best ninja. We have Ira competing well. We have Syndra. Why would we ban Katsu? I hate Katsu. That's why. I don't like the hero. I don't like his flavor. I don't like the way the deck plays out. But more than anything, I'm a Phi player. And back in Outsiders, LSS bills this set as the best set for ninjas. It's got all the ninja support, and they released the best ninja card ever printed, Bonds of Ancestry. And you know who can't use Bonds of Ancestry well? Phi. Phi is throwing his head jab 0 for 3, 0 for 3. I don't have a 1 card 8. I can't do these insane combo lines with Bonds of Ancestry. But Lupine, again, you. Why would you ban Katsu? That's my favorite hero. Just ban Bonds. They did ban Bonds, and it came back. LSS is clearly in the pocket of Big Katsu, and it's the only way that we're ever going to get rid of Bonds of Ancestry for good in Classic Constructed. That card sucks. Katsu sucks too. Ban it. Number 11. Unban Belittle, but only for Phi. Listen, no one said that this list is specifically for bans only. We can unban stuff for the health of the format, and it's time to bring our boy home. We keep getting Draconic Ninja support. It keeps not being enough to get Phi over the finish line. Just give him Belittle, right? It's fine. It's 1 for 3. It's not even good rate for a card. I gotta run Minnowism in my deck? That's a 2-block. It's not Draconic Ninja. It doesn't help me get my Phoenix Flame back. It's fine. Unban Belittle, but only for fun. Don't give it to the other heroes, all right? Katsu doesn't need it. Don't give it to Ira. Syndra doesn't need Minnowisms in her deck. She's playing Redline. She's fine. Only for Phi. Only for Phi, all right? Please, just, come on. Just do it. Just do it. Number 12, OllinTogether. I see you, Rob, over there with your YouTube channel. We do a collaboration together. It's Slippy versus Volta, and I approached you for that video, and you have the nerve to get more views from your video than I got from mine. You think that you're better than I am because more people care about Volta versus Slippy than Slippy versus Volta, all right? No, okay? No. You think that you're so cool because you're making great Guardian content, you're serving a need in the community, you're engaging with your fans, you're posting really high quality vid. I made you, Rob. You don't get to be better than me, all right? You gotta Number 13, Elly Bird. All right, listen, Elly, listen, okay? You're friendly, you're outgoing, you're really good at playing Flesh and Blood, you have poignant, intelligent takes on social media, you're a really great caster. That's just, it's too much. It's too much. You gotta stop it. If you keep being so awesome, what's gonna be left for the rest of us, huh? What's left for old Johnny Coot? What am I supposed to do to get my name out there when you're already crushing it, okay, Elly? So I got something to tell you. If you keep it up, I promise you, I will want to hang out with you in Montreal. I will suggest that we go out to dinner because we didn't in Kansas City, and I was sad about that, all right? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna reach out to you to be your friend. And here's the thing, okay? That's not even a threat. It's not a threat, all right? Stop saying it's a threat. I don't make threats. I make promises. Number 14, these specific players on the ELO leaderboard. Trust. Number 15, these specific players on the ELO leaderboard. Listen, okay? I'm gonna level with you. It's been a bad year for old buddy Lupinefiasco. I've been growing as a player. I've been putting up solid, consistent tournament results. I am bleeding ELO, okay? It is an open wound. No one can help me. I want to play in I'm going to go to Philadelphia. I'm going to play the call. I want to play Worlds, but I don't want to buy a PTI. And I can't get there on an ELO invite with how much time I have left. So like, just do me a favor, right? James, Brian, just like ban those players between me and 75. Like they're not going to Worlds, most of them. And the one of them that's number 75 probably cheated at some point in their life, right? Like probably. And excuse me for believing that we should live in a world where actions have consequences, where cheating probably at some point, sometime, should have repercussions and get me into Worlds Philadelphia based on ELO. That's if believing that is wrong, I don't want to be right. Just ban them. And finally, ban the scumbag that leaked all those Majestics and Legendaries from Super Slam. All right, and this one is actually real. Like, that sucks, right? I know content creators who were really excited about their spoilers and are much less excited about them now that the secret's out. I'm personally affected. I won't tell you which leaked card was mine, but you're gonna recognize it when I post it on September 9th. And I will post it, and I would highly suggest that you watch that video. I'm putting effort into it. I think it's gonna be pretty funny. I'm fortunate that the way I was making it was not contingent on the card itself being a surprise. Even if you have seen the card or you guess which one is mine, I think you're still gonna really like the video. But it does just suck, and to those people, I can only assume you did it to chase some clout, right? If you were trying to gain a competitive advantage or just share it amongst your friends, then it wouldn't have gotten out into the wild like it did. And if you're really honestly dying for clout like that, just become a content creator, right? Like, we're all nursing our fragile egos, and we would welcome you to join us in just having low self-esteem and feeling bad about ourselves. You too can feel bad about yourself. And if you do that well enough for long enough, LSS will give you a leak of your own, and then you can leak it to the internet on the specific date that they tell you to. And so again, I'm posting my spoiler September 9th. I think you should watch it. I think you're gonna get a kick out of it. And I wasn't gonna do this, but because the leaks are out there, you all know what my card is anyway. I'm gonna tell you what it is, all right? But don't let LSS hear, because I don't think I'm supposed to do this. So like, bring it in, you know, get close. Closer than that. Come on, really get in. This is a secret, all right? We don't want James to hear this. It's a flesh and blood card. It's our little secret. So that's it, people. We're done. We saved Flesh and Blood once again. Those are my honest, genuine ideas for how we save Flesh and Blood. And if LSS implements those bans, perhaps in an emergency ban, you know, maybe tomorrow, an addendum to what they released today, then I think we're all going to be a lot better off. Thank you so much for agreeing with everything I've said. If you have your own ideas, things that maybe I missed, I want you to put those in the comments. Let me know how you would honestly, truly make Flesh and Blood a better, less unhinged game than it is right now. I will be back with more Daily Fab gameplay, and until then, take care.